Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome to your daily Solana update, which at least for now is daily. There's not a lot going on in the markets, so what I try to do is keep myself focused on these major coins, where you can actually make some money on them, and just trading them if you know exactly what's going on. So that's also what I'm doing with Solana. So let me know if you're interested in these daily updates. If nobody is interested, then I might switch it up and talk about some other coins as well. But for now, we'll focus on Solana. So the situation, I would say, is fundamentally more bullish than yesterday. However, today we actually do have some major news. And yesterday we also got some ETF news regarding Solana. I would say that the news we had, because that was a postponement or a delay of the Solana ETF, I think that was expected. All right, I don't think that matters that much. You can see right here that the application for a Solana ETF was delayed. The decision was delayed. I think that's logical. I mean, we've had a major shift in the SEC's leadership, and it's just too early to really approve and just in general make a decision on major things like this. Because in general, a crypto ETF like Solana would be major, all right, and it would be, it's not something you can actually do easily. But all right, doesn't matter. So in that sense, that news doesn't really matter for Solana. The news that does matter, and that's mostly because Solana is very correlated to the markets right now. Everything is. I mean, take a look at altcoins. Most altcoins right now are just completely moving together with Bitcoin, and the Bitcoin dominance has been relatively weak over the course of this morning. So some altcoins have performed a bit better, but overall, most of them are just doing exactly what Bitcoin is doing. And therefore, there's a major news event coming out today that matters a lot for Bitcoin. And that's the inflation rate data. All right. So what you need to know about this, I will be live streaming during this as well, just so you know, and hopefully you can tune in. But what we need lower than expected inflation rate. All right. At this point of time, the expected inflation rate is 2.9%. CPI is expected to increase. We need that to decrease. All right. A decrease would be positive. That would create some positive sentiment regarding the monetary policy in just in general the markets. So that would be one of the key things that could actually push Solana up. But like I said at the start of this video, I think the situation in the markets has actually turned more positive. I think Bitcoin has been bouncing from support relatively well. Especially with this move we had yesterday after all the tariffs headlines again. So I think the market looks bottoms, and that's also why I'd say it's most likely that Solana is going to be able to hold the main support level we have between 115 and 125. But what we obviously want to see is some sort of a bullish breakout and some sort of more recovery back to the middle of the range right here at 144. And unfortunately, due to the relative weakness of Solana against other competitors, such as XRP, but also such as Cardano, I'd say that that's the only way in which we can actually get that move up is if we get a strong Bitcoin. And a strong Bitcoin today, at least, will depend a lot on that inflation rate data. So that's why it also matters for Solana. Given the current situation, given what we're seeing from Solana so far in defending the bottom, and Bitcoin as well, I'd say it's most likely we will remain stable. We will be able to hold the support level right here. And eventually we will be able to get that bullish move. That bullish move might be pushed forward if we get some positive inflation rate data. And if we get some negative inflation rate data, the support level at 116 will be tested. At this point of time, I would still say that we can hold that. Or that it's expected that we will hold that. But then I'll keep you updated on. For now, that's what I think you need to know regarding Solana. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments, of course. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.